They're coming after your children. Watch this.
Section 6 and 7 of the Act change existing law in order to permit a provider to administer preventative care, including vaccinations, to a minor child without the knowledge or consent of the parents, and even if the child is incapable of providing informed consent. And the Act keeps the records of that preventative care permanently hidden from the parents. I actually don't think I have to say anything more, but I will go a little further. The legislative summary of this provision on Senator Roush's webpage is not correct. The summary says the bill allows, quote, mature minors capable of consenting to medical treatment, unquote, to access vaccination. But Section 12F, as amended by the proposed bill, does not contain any such limitation. The provision relating to access to preventative care does not require that the minor be mature, does not be of any particular age, or have the intellectual or emotional capacity to make important decisions about health care. There is no limitation.
This is the demonic disaster zone, Rebecca, who's trying to pass this law.
In Earth Month, about the amazing legislation that we are bringing to the Senate floor this week, the Environmental Bond Bill.
You guys need to go to her page and let her know, if you're in Massachusetts, what you think of this. So this is going to be widespread one day because these demonic entities are working for the darkest force on the planet. They want to control your children. They want to let your children decide if they're going to get their body parts removed and if they're going to take vaccines. Go let her know how you feel about this because this is really scary. So this is direct from Rebecca's page, her nonsense law. And at the bottom it says, this law allows mature minors. What's a mature minor? Explain that one to me. Capable of consenting to medical treatment. You're right, like 13-year-olds are able to consent to having their breasts and penises removed, to access routine and safe preventative medical procedures such as vaccination. So on Rebecca's page, she goes on to say that this is an act, this rule is already in practice. They passed a law that the mature minors are able now to consent to minor medical procedures like checkups, psych evaluations. Remember, they're diagnosing your children with psych conditions, giving them medications. But she goes on to say most of the time, mature minors will include their parents in this decision making. She says this law was really just made for children who come from families of abuse or abandonment. We know what they do with kids who are abused or abandoned, right? It's called trafficking.